Welcome back to another video, and today we'll be watching the funniest billionaire ever. And if I were a billionaire, bro, no one would know. Or people wouldn't know because I'd just do the most random acts. I would have a jetpack every place I go. Like, if you ever watched like Yu-Gi-Oh, I'd be Kaiba in real life. I would make a plane that looked like a dragon. Because I can't. Just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because I could. Yeah, you have all that money. You just do things because you can, bro. Like, I know who he's talking about. He's talking about Elon Musk. Bro, I'm not sure why he's involved in politics at all. You have too much money to be worried about politics. Get someone else to do it for you.
All right, so recently there's been a whole lot of shit going on between Donald Trump and Elon Musk. I'm sure we all know about that. And also recently, as in like a few days ago, I bought my first ever car. And it happens to be a Tesla Model S. So I figured, what better time is there to make a video on Elon Musk than right now? You know, I just bought one of his fucking cars, and he's currently beefing with the President of the United States. And on top of that, this guy is just funny. Okay, Elon Musk is a strange motherfucker.
Again, I'm not sure why. If you hear hammers, someone's either about to get packed up, they're fixing something, or someone's getting piped. I don't know, something's happening. Anyway, like I was saying, like, you're a billionaire, bro. You do not need to be doing all this. Like, you have too much money to be worried about politics. Like, I get it, you're trying to like get tax breaks or whatever, bro. Just pay them off. You know what I'm saying? The money's a universal language. Just say, you know what I'm saying? Here's a quick 10 million. You know what I'm saying? Look the other way when I'm paying my taxes. You feel what I'm saying? And maybe I'm gonna need some legislation change here and there, but you know what I'm saying? We'll figure that out.
So, yeah, with all that being said, today we're going to be talking about the funniest billionaire on the entire planet, Elon Musk. Let's go. Wait 1 second. Before we dive into that, I got to show you guys something real quick. Boom! We got the funniest billionaire to ever exist. Let's go. Alright, so for those of you who don't really know the lore that's been going on with Elon Musk and Donald Trump recently, pretty much, when Donald Trump became president, he gave Elon Musk the position of a special government position. I don't even know. He was literally known as a special government employee. And you know, for a while...
Oh man, that's like, bro, that's when someone like, I'm trying to, bro, hold on. I have it. The idea is there. I'm just trying to conjugate the words to really fuse them together. That's like when people say they're a dishwasher, but they're rich. That's like when people say they're a manager of cleanliness when they're just a janitor. Jesus Christ, that took too long.
So these two were absolute homies, okay? They would call each other their brothers. They seemed like they were very good friends, and then all of a sudden, that just stopped. Now, I could tell you guys all the really boring details, but I really don't feel like doing that. Pretty much, there was supposed to be a law passed by 2030 that was gonna ban the sale of all gas. And you know, obviously, Elon Musk fully supports this because he owns Tesla, and if they stop selling gas, he will make a lot more money. But here's the thing, okay? The production of electric vehicles is...
Wait a second. Why would they stop selling gas? What? Not everybody has enough money to get like a new car, so they can't have gas anymore. How are you supposed to like get places? Are you just gonna get replaced with electric cars? Also, if people have like barbecues, what if they like using, you know what I'm saying, gas barbecues to get the real taste or whatever the difference is between electric and gas? That's kind of dumb.
Is arguably
shout out the environment though.
The planet as it is to have cars that run on gas, okay? Like, do you have any idea what it takes to make a fucking lithium battery?
Nope.
Okay, like those things shouldn't even exist on this planet. And guess what we use to mine the resources to make lithium batteries? You guessed it, fucking fossil fuels. So basically, saying the production of electric vehicles is better for the environment is like a vegan restaurant making a fucking burger and then deep frying it in like beef tallow, you know? You're not helping the situation, you're just claiming you are to appeal to a certain type of audience. So then Donald Trump was like, hold on, wait a second, why the fuck are we doing this? Let's run that back. And on June 12th, 2025, Trump nullified the ban on gas-powered cars. Now, like I said before, Elon Musk wasn't a very big fan of this, okay? And you know, we're talking about the rich.
Bro, my opinion still stands. How are people supposed to get places? Are you gonna replace their cars? Are you just gonna make their cars electric now? That's kind of dumb.
This guy in the world right now, Elon Musk. So you would think that he would have a very mature and professional reaction to this, right? Wrong. Instead, he throws a fucking temper tantrum on Twitter and accuses Trump of being on the Epstein files. Before I say anything else, I want you guys all to acknowledge the fact who we are talking about right now. Okay, this is fucking Elon Musk, the richest, one of the most powerful men on the planet. And Donald Trump, the president, literally the most powerful man in the United States. And they're having a Twitter beef right now. It's a one-sided Twitter beef. Donald Trump isn't responding, but this motherfucker must.
Hey, man, I say, man. What do you think, guys? Is Trump ducking smoke? Or is Trump too, like, is Trump too gangster to be doing that Twitter beef? Is Elon just a fan? If Trump says pull up, is Elon gonna pull up? That's the real question. Come on. Hey man, same it. I don't know the facts. I'm just saying what I think. Hey, I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. But you know where he's at. Well, look, like you he lives in the White House. You've been to the White House. Say you forget a pencil. You know what I'm saying? No. In GTA, yeah.
Is ranting like Kanye. Like, what the fuck? Next thing you know, he's gonna be praising Hitler. But here's the thing, okay? It doesn't matter how much money you have. This is the president of the United States we're talking about. So Donald Trump was like, yo, Elon, shut the fuck up, or I'm discontinuing all of your government contracts. And for those of you who don't know, Elon Musk's other company, SpaceX, works with the government a shit ton. I mean, it's a goddamn space company, so, you know, that would be really bad for him, so he apologized publicly on Twitter. But I feel like that situation right there really showcases how funny this motherfucker is.
Hey, man. Ooh, that's that different type of beef. That's that money beef. That ain't no street beef. That's that money beef. You wanna say stuff about me? If you don't take every single thing you said back and publicly apologize, I will cut all your funding. You ain't going to space below, buddy. So I'm either you and you go to space, or here. Rah 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 rah. And you have to find some other person, some other government to fund your space expedition. And just letting you know, you ain't gonna do that.
Elon really is. Like, this guy is a man-child who just happens to be the richest guy on the planet. Like, really think about it, dude. Elon Musk and Donald Trump were homies, okay? He said himself that he was his literal brother, right? And then the moment he doesn't get his way, he's out here on Twitter calling him a fucking pedophile. Like, what? This guy is so comically fake. You know, I bet you the moment he got rich, he slimed all of his day ones. I can guarantee you. Like, the moment Tesla became a profitable company, he just ghosted his entire family tree. Aunts, uncles, grandma. Nah, fuck no. I'm Elon Musk, motherfucker. And this same childish attitude can be seen with his 12 kids with, like, 8...
Again, I'm pretty sure this was a thumbnail on one of my videos. Like, these two, understandable. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can see that. Her, you know what I'm saying? I can see a world this is possible. But I know too much about her because I just be watching the random videos on the internet. She became number 4 for whatever reason. And just the contrast here is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what anybody says. Money does make you more attractive. Your face doesn't change, but that bit. Once you get a B beside your name, you know what I'm saying? Perspectives start to change.
8 different women. Like, first things first, the only reason Elon Musk has that many kids is because he's so fucking rich. All right, Elon Musk is way too rich to even pull out. Like, the effort it takes for Elon Musk to get out of bed and buy a Plan B from CVS is not worth his time. He would rather just have the woman, have the baby, and just fucking pay for it. And you know, maybe that's not the case. Okay, maybe all of these women he loves very much and cares for each of these sons individually. That's fucking bullshit. But, you know, is that not just fucking hilarious? The guy's like, fuck it, I am so rich, I can just have 12 fucking kids.
Hold on. Cause we just saw his net worth, right? Let's do some math. Like, the whole point of this math I'm about to do is to show that he is so rich, all his kids can get an equal inheritance and still be billionaires. Hold on, let me get my calculator. If my computer works. Right here at the IO show, we have budget cuts and things of that nature. We do not have that much motion yet, so we will be using my phone. So it said 100 and all right, how many billion? It's 7 zeros. What is it? Not the billion, right? Yeah, that's a billion. Divide that by 12. Then that is split equally, but with his 12 children. Every single one of them will inherit $1 billion fairly. And let's say they decide to have 12 children. Dang, hold on. Dang, who is this game? Brutalized. Hold on. I just lost it. History. So we have the 26 blah blah. Divide that by 12. His kid, if his kid decides to have one of those kids decides to have 12 children like his father, those kids will get an equal inheritance and still be billionaires. His family will be billionaires for generations. That's insane work. And you can't even fumble $1 billion. You know how hard you would actually have to work to fumble $1 billion? You can be an alcoholic, you can be hooked on fat, you can be hooked on cocaine, you can do all that. Get the top quality drug, best cars, best houses, best anything, and still not make it lower than a couple $1 million. You can go buck wild crazy with all your money. Spend it. $1 million. You spend $1 million a month on foolishness and still be a billionaire by the end of the year.
Who cares? Like, that is so fucking funny. Elon Musk is a child. As a matter of fact, speaking of his children, didn't he, like, name one of them in fucking Morse code? Like, what are you even doing? Are you trying to be cool? Are you trying to be different? XAEA-12? This motherfucker gave his son a gamer tag for a name. Let's also not forget Exadark Musk. This guy named his daughter after a fucking supervillain. He also got the other...
That's it. Nah.
Ones like Techno and Strider. I think he was just fucking bored. But what I think is the funniest is how the kids from his first marriage, Justine Wilson, they just have
Nevada, Griffin, Vivian, Kai Musk, Kai, Saxon, Damien. Damn. Kai's a cool name. Damien's a cool name. Kai is like Kai's Nat. Kai from Beyblade. Kai from Vanguard. Kai from Ninjago. Damien, that's Batman's son's name. Saxon, Ball Saxon. Saxon came from your balls. Damn.
Totally normal names like Nevada Musk, Griffin Musk, Vivian Musk, Kai, Saxton, Damien, and then you got every other girl he's fucked, and he's just giving them goddamn gay fucking literal like online aliases.
Strider, Arcadia.
Who names their kid Techno? Who names their kid Sheldon? All my Sheldons out there just kind of fat stray. I'm really sorry, guys, but
no, not a Sheldon. That's a Sheldon. No. Sheldon has an H. Sheldon. He decided to take off the H and make it its own thing.
With the next part of the video, you know, Elon Musk is fucking all these girls, having so many goddamn children. How the fuck is he pulling all these women? Because I don't know about you guys, but Elon Musk is $1
billion makes you can make anyone look away for a quick nut. I ain't gonna lie. Not saying me, but and to the 15% of women who watch my videos, if it increased, sorry for the other 1 or 2%, or sorry for overestimating y'all, but for the 15% of women that watch my videos, y'all telling me for a generational wealth for at least 3 generations, you ain't taking a little bit, you know, you ain't, hey, bro, he's a billionaire who acts like a fool. It's a 50-50 chance that they have the hammer on it. Pause. But you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna look away for a couple billion. Come on, I know maybe 1 or 2% of y'all at least is going. And the other 14 is like clutching their fist on like, I have morals, but if I'm billion,
built like a fucking nuclear atom. And like, I understand that he has a lot of money and can get you a lot of different things, including women, but it's like, bro, this dude is built like a fucking meatball. He is a goddamn booger up someone's nose.
I'm telling you, it's that $1 billion. A millionaire has to like would have to lose at least this part of his belly. He can still be fat, but he has to lose this part. It has to have like color on it. But a billionaire? Hey. Millionaire makes people look at you a lot different.
And he is
that 3 all these women. That 3 inch turns to 10.
Photo of him shirtless on the boat, and it's like, dude, if you're the richest guy in the world, you can't use that money to be healthy too. You know,
what's the
like
point?
Your body is rebuking some sort of negative energy. You feel me?
What would be the point? He had a robot body waiting for him. He had a cyborg of himself just waiting to be programmed. As soon as he ends his life, a clone of him is going to spawn at 50, just being 20 years old. No, he doesn't care. His next body,
like he looks like a goddamn like a sphere. He looks like a sphere. You know, at first I was gonna say he's absurdly out of shape, but it is quite the opposite. He is too in shape. This motherfucker is a geometrical figure. I can measure his radius using pi. All right, what's up, guys? I'm editing the video back right now. Dude, I went in on this motherfucker.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Your Twitter account, gone. He might buy YouTube tomorrow, demonetize. Your chance gonna get just hit with a crazy strike. So I'm not sure who. I'm pretty sure Elon was actually college roommates with the CEO of YouTube. Hey man, same thing. Hey man, you might just this video might never see the light of day.
Please don't fly a spaceship into my house. I sincerely apologize. It's all a joke, I swear. But with that being said, there's still like 30 more seconds of me making fun of this guy. Like, I know I sound repetitive, but what the fuck is going on here, dude? The human body is not supposed to look like that. Is this what happens when you buy a bunch of VC and don't grab?
Bro, have you ever watched My 600 Pound Life? The human body is incredible. The amount of weight and food that the human body, when tested, can actually like hold and withstand is impeccable.
And your badges? Like, how does one even obtain this sort of build, bro? What pie charts did he use? All right, you know what? I gotta chill. But, like, I know I just sound hella fat-phobic and mean right now, but dude, like, this guy is so funny. Like, first of all right, crashes out on Elon Musk, says he's on the goddamn Epstein files, right? Is too rich to pull out and utilizes it, right? He has fucking 14 kids with 3 different women, all that shit, right? And then, and he's also built like a goddamn meatball. This dude is a fucking bag of milk. Oh my god, look at him. Like, I'm not even ripping on him for being fat. I'm ripping on him for looking like a boulder. Like, he looks like something I would clean. He looks like a goddamn V4, you know? Like, what the fuck? Alright, so, I think that is gonna be the video, guys. I just wanted to talk about Elon Musk and how funny I think he is, because I really haven't seen a video breaking down all the funny shit about him. And, like, I feel like it has to be acknowledged, you know? Like, I think the craziest part by far is how much money he has, to the point where he can literally just nut in a bunch of women and just not care, you know? That is...
If we're gonna keep it above, the only problem is he didn't diversify his portfolio. If you're just gonna keep busting in women, yeah, right. For all those people who have multiple kids with a woman in the same race, bro, you ain't doing it right. You have to expand your portfolio. You feel what I'm saying? You have to. Bro, if I was gonna go crazy, just have a bunch of kids, because have too much money to care, I'm having one kid from every race. First, we're going to hit the regular ones. Black, white, Indian, Mexican, Asian, blah, 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 blah. And then if I still have enough energy, we're going mixed. Black and white. Black and Asian. Blindian, Black and Indian. Might even just, find someone who's half Chinese, half Japanese, half Filipino, half Taiwanese, half Nigerian, half Jamaican, bro. Like, you're thinking too small. You have to diversify your portfolio.
Absurd to me, but
hold on. Some kids have to go to the NBA. Some kids gonna have to be good at soccer. Some kids are gonna be mathematicians. Some kids are gonna be engineers. They're billionaires. They're gonna do whatever they want. Doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta diversify, bro. You over here trying to just, keep one race. No. You gotta get every single color on the rainbow.
But, yeah. I feel like after Donald Trump nullified that law and made them all mad, it really showed him, like, who he is as a person, because up until this point, I feel like Elon Musk has never really faced much hardship in his professional career. You know, he's always been a very successful person. And then, obviously, when the fucking only other person who can do something to him, the president of the United States, actually does something to hurt him, he just crashes the fuck out, because he's never dealt with, like, any sort of, like disagreement or hardship in his career, because he's always been fucking Elon Musk, the rich, powerful guy. So, it's just very interesting to see how he reacted to this situation, and as you can tell, he's accusing the president of being on the fucking Epstein files. So, yeah, that is why I made today's video.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Accusing the president of, like, doing a crime has to be the dumbest thing on earth, because they can just go to trial, get convicted, but be like, nope, cancel it. I'm the president. He can do, unless he's impeached. Hey, man, he can do whatever. He has all intended purposes. He has all the power in the world.
Video. I also just bought one of his fucking cars. The car looks sick as fuck, by the way. Peep that shit. But, yeah. That is going to be the video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope I educated at least one of you. Moral of the story, doesn't matter how powerful you are, stay humble, you know? If you face some sort of hardship, you don't just crash the fuck out and act like a child. You need to stay calm. No situation is better spent, like, not level-headed, you know? If you attack a situation and react to it in a non-calm way, that's just a recipe for disaster. You're destined to...
That's how I live my life, bro. You gotta be chill, you know? You can't... can't just lose your top because that's how you just get distracted. And once you start seeing red, you can't see any other color.
So, yeah, that's the moral of the video.
That was a bar.
Hopefully educated at least one of you. And, yeah, make sure you all go buy a hoodie if you...
Anyway, that is the end of the video for me. And, yeah. We turned a 9-minute video to a 25-minute video. We're doing good with the reactions.